Hey guys, this is going to be a fairly short vlog today because basically after the by-election I went out yesterday with Jen to get out the house basically, and we went over to Barry. Now normally I would film while I was there, but Jen was having a particularly bad day. She wanted to get out of the house just to get a bit of light exercise because the doctor tells her that's going to help with the healing of her knees. So we went for a bit of light exercise, but she needed a lot of support. It wasn't good. So I didn't film anything. I just made sure she was okay. We walked around town for a bit, had a look in some of the shops, popped to CEX, and then came home, basically. And then had pizza and video night, and both fell asleep. It's just one of those things. I'm exhausted. All that time out in the wet and the horrible weather, and then knocking on people's doors, talking to people, shaking hands, having discussions, you pick germs up. Well, while you're out in the cold and wet, your immune system gets a little bit down. So the inevitable happens. I've got a bit of a bug. It's not going to be massive. I can feel that it's not terrible, but it's something. So I'm having a bit of rest, basically. So it's not going to be a long video because I'm not going to be doing much. I've got a series of Supergirl to finish watching. So yeah, I'm going to just sit and watch some light, fluffy TV filler, basically. It's not the best series ever, but it's far from the worst. So, if you remember in the 90s, there was Lois and Clark, The Adventures of Superman. Well, Supergirl's a bit like that. It's even got some of the cast from it. So, anyway, what I want to talk to you about is the game hall, because, of course, there's a game hall, went to CX. Now, I picked these up in, I was going to say in Durham. My goodness, I must be off if I'm saying things like that. In Bolton, a week or two ago, Samurai Jack and Mech Assault 2 Lone Wolf. I'm not sure I've mentioned those two before, so I just mentioned them again, I'm out of the way. But this is what we picked up while we're over in Bury. Oh my goodness. The first one, the one that I was really interested in picking up, is this oddity. The Mouse Police. I don't know what it is. It's... Oh! The moment I saw that weird looking guy there, don't know whether you can see him, that weird looking guy there. The moment I saw that, I know what this is. This is one of those weird things made by Phoenix Games, which is a really badly done animation, which will be terrible, and then a load of mini little puzzle games and stuff like that, and colouring in stuff, based on cells from that animation. It's all here. It's all in pretty good condition. There's a load of this stuff. I think they did them on the original PlayStation as well, but they're definitely on PS2, loads of them. They're odd. They're aimed at very, very young children. And there's loads just all over the place. But yeah, I'll probably end up doing a Game Hammer and probably a Film Hammer as well on them, because I'll do the animation on Film Hammer, the game on Game Hammer. Spy Fiction, also on PS2. Don't know an awful lot about this, except that the graphics look reasonable for the time. So that's pretty good. I'm going to move this light around. I think it's got knocked around, sort of stuff out. The graphics look pretty good for the time. I don't know what it's about or anything like that, but it looks like a very anime-esque Metal Gear Solid. No manual though, so hopefully I'll be able to play it regardless. We'll put that one to one side because I'm going to come back to that. This one, I've been looking for a decent quality copy for a long time. It's Epic Mickey on the PlayStation, the first one. I'm going to pick up the sequel at some point because I like Disney stuff. I like Mickey Mouse. He's a brilliant character. And Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Got to have that as well. But this has got everything to it. It's in really good condition. Most of the time when you see Epic Mickey, you see it battered and all sorts. So it's good to have a good copy. All of the stuff's here. So I am very, very... Oh, Oswald the Rabbit is in it. I thought he was only in the sequel. Yeah. Oswald's in it. Cool. Very happy to have that. I'm going to be playing that a bit later on. Now here's one I'm sure I have. I picked this up because it was cheap and I couldn't remember whether I had it and it wasn't on my list because of an oversight, or whether I just have seen it a lot and didn't have it. Turns out I'd seen it a lot and didn't have it. It's been around in shops time and time again, but for some reason I already thought I had it. Always check your list. Always keep your list up to date. Check your list to make sure. X Squad. I've seen this around so many times. Everything's here. And it's in decent condition. No idea where it is, but it's a very early title. When's it from? Yeah, 2000. It's not a launch title, but it's close to being a launch title. Unless it is launch. No, I'm pretty sure it's not launch. But there we are. So I've seen it around huge amounts of times, but never picked it up because I thought I already had it. And then yesterday, Jen just said, just pick it up. It's 50p. If it's one you've already got, you take it back. You get the voucher for 50p. You know you're going to spend it. I mean, I'm in CX a lot. So we did. And turns out we don't have it. One of those things. Biker mice from Mars? Yeah. I don't know. It's not in the best condition, but it is the first time I've seen it around for a long, long time. So I got it. The case is pretty much worn out, and there's no manual. So someone's enjoyed it. This one, I thought I was done with this set, but apparently not. Bratz Girls Really Rock. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Everything's here, though, so hopefully that finishes off the Bratz set. Hopefully. Now, let's have a look at the ones that I really wanted to talk about today. This is a weird one. I'm not sure how many of this set of games there are. I think there are 3, but I can't remember whether it's football 2, and then this one, or whether it's football, this one, and one other. I'll have to look it up, but it's Gaelic Games Hurling. Yeah. It's in decent condition, really nice. And it's a 2-disc set. It's the game, and then there's a DVD. But everything's here, so that's pretty good. This is a Fun-Do Hurling Resource. Yeah. I don't know. It just seems... Also available Gaelic Games Football 2. This may be the last of the set. I don't know. But, yeah. The Gaelic Games Football, I don't know what I'm doing when I play it. It's just one of those things. But I'm glad to have it, especially with both discs. It's in very nice condition as well, so I'm going to enjoy having a go with that and see if I can actually make a head and a tail of it. Sports games where you don't know the rules of the sport are weird. Which is, of course, a good testament to how well Speedball went down, because they managed to make you understand the rules of this nonsense game that they made up. And they just not only managed to make you understand the rules, but made it fun to play as well. That was a good design. Right, the one that I held back that I really, really wanted to talk about is Jaeger. It's an Xbox exclusive. Even though it doesn't actually say it, but it is. It's got the little bump with it, and everything's here. And the reason I was so happy to finally find a copy of this is that I've been wanting to play this since I read a review of it in Xbox Magazine when the Xbox was still the major thing. Well, not the major thing, the second console in that generation, when it was still a going concern. But no shop ever near me had a copy. They never got them in. They didn't order them in, I don't know why, but I could never get a copy of this game. And now, finally, years after it, I've got it. So I'm going to be having fun with that later, and that's just so brilliant because I really want to play it. Apparently it's a fantastic game, and I'm looking forward to playing it. Right. I'm exhausted just talking to you guys. I'm going to go now because I need some rest, so it's going to be another early night for me. See you later. Today's video is brought to you by my graphic novels, The Collected Life of Naughty Mouse, Volume 1, All Over the House, Volume 1, and All Over the House, Volume 2. Thank you.